It explains general fitness, health, and body principles based on widely accepted science. It is not medical advice. Always consult a qualified professional for personal health concerns. He used to believe that real results only came from crowded gyms, heavy machines, and expensive memberships. And every time he looked at his small room, he felt like it wasn't enough. Like his environment itself was the reason he couldn't change. But what he didn't realize was that the human body doesn't understand gym or home. It only understands tension, consistency, recovery, and time. And this misunderstanding is where most people lose before they even begin, because they think location builds the body, when in reality, it's the principles applied that shape everything. And so the question isn't whether home workouts work. The real question is whether people understand how the body actually responds to training, because muscle doesn't grow because of machines. It grows because of progressive overload, a simple but powerful concept where the body is gradually forced to adapt to increasing stress. And this stress can come from anywhere, from lifting weights, from pushing your own body weight, from slowing down repetitions, or even from increasing control and intensity. And yet most people at home repeat the same easy routines every day, expecting change without giving the body a reason to change. And that's where failure begins silently. Not because home workouts don't work, but because the strategy behind them is missing, and as days turn into weeks, motivation fades. Not because the body isn't capable, but because results never show up without proper stimulus. And this creates frustration, leading many to quit, blaming their environment instead of their approach. But when we step back and look at the science, the truth becomes clear. The human body is incredibly adaptive. It responds to resistance by building strength, to stress by increasing endurance, and to consistency by transforming shape and performance, but only when it is pushed beyond comfort in a controlled and progressive way. And this is where fat loss also enters the conversation, because many believe that workouts alone burn fat, but fat loss is actually driven by a calorie deficit, where the body uses stored energy to function, and workouts simply support this process by preserving muscle and increasing energy expenditure. And at home, this becomes even more important, because without awareness of nutrition, even the hardest workouts can lead to no visible change. And so people end up trapped in a cycle of effort without results, thinking something is wrong with them, when in reality, the missing piece is understanding how food, movement, and metabolism interact. And metabolism itself is not some mysterious force. It is the sum of all processes happening inside the body, keep you alive, and it adapts based on your lifestyle, becoming slower with inactivity and more efficient with consistent movement and proper nutrition, which means even simple home workouts, when done consistently, can improve metabolic health over time. But again, consistency is where most people struggle, because motivation is temporary. It fades when results are slow, when routines feel repetitive, and when distractions at home take over. And this is where discipline becomes more important than excitement, because discipline is what keeps someone going when motivation disappears. And the truth is, home workouts require more mental strength than gym workouts, because there is no external pressure, no environment pushing you, no social accountability, just you and your decision to show up or not. And this is why many fail, not physically but mentally, because they underestimate the importance of structure, planning random workouts without progression, without tracking, without clear goals. And over time, this lack of direction leads to stagnation, where the body simply maintains instead of transforming. And then comes another hidden factor, recovery, which is often ignored, because people think more is always better. But the body doesn't grow during workouts. It grows during rest, when muscles repair and become stronger. And without proper sleep, this process is disrupted. Hormones become imbalanced, energy drops, and performance declines, making even the best workout plan ineffective. And at home, where routines are less structured, sleep schedules often become inconsistent, further slowing progress. And so the cycle continues. Effort without recovery, movement without strategy, and expectations without understanding. And this is where the biggest myth breaks apart. The idea that home workouts are inferior because in reality, they are only as effective as the system behind them. And when done correctly, they can build strength, improve endurance, support fat loss, and completely transform the body over time. But it requires awareness, patience, and progression, increasing difficulty gradually, focusing on form, controlling tempo, and challenging the body in new ways. And it also requires honesty, because it's easy to pretend to work hard when no one is watching. But real progress comes from pushing beyond comfort, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's boring, and even when results are slow. And this is where transformation truly begins. Not in a gym, not in a specific place, but in a mindset shift where the individual stops looking for shortcuts and starts respecting the process, understanding that change takes time, that the body needs consistent signals to adapt, and that small daily efforts compound into massive long-term results. And slowly things begin to change. Energy levels improve, strength increases, movements become easier, confidence starts to build, and what once felt impossible begins to feel natural. And this is the moment where everything clicks, where the person realizes that it was never about the location. It was always about the principles, the habits, and the discipline applied daily. And this realization changes everything, because now the focus shifts from searching for the perfect workout to mastering consistency, from chasing quick results to building sustainable habits, and from doubting the process to trusting it. And as time goes on, the body reflects these changes, not overnight, not instantly, but gradually, in a way that feels real and lasting. And this is the truth about home workouts. They are not a limitation. They are an opportunity to build not just a stronger body, but a stronger mindset, one that doesn't rely on external environments, but instead creates results through understanding, effort, and persistence. And in the end, the question was never, do home workouts really work? The real question was, are you willing to work the right way? Because when the answer becomes yes, the results are no longer a matter of if, but when. And that is where real transformation begins, quietly, consistently, and powerfully.